managing risk and unlocking value. Alexco Resource Corp has a two-front approach to mining, managing risk by reclaiming an environment damaged by historical mining practices, and unlocking value through new exploration and modern approaches to mining focused primarily upon the silver resources of the Keno Hill Mining District. Historical mining barely touched the surface of the potential revealed by Alexco exploration.
From an exploration perspective, what's important here is the fact that the district is about 25 to 30 kilometers long, it's about 10 to 15 kilometers wide, and historically it hosted 35 silver mines. The average grade of production was 40 ounces a ton. That places this district amongst, if not the highest grade silver district in the world.
Alexco's drilling program, combined with digital technology, goes beyond the historical record to reveal much more.
We have, over the course of the last 2 or 3 years, digitized and preserved all of the historical records. And from that, we are able to generate three-dimensional models to visualize where the bigger and higher grade deposits were in the district and find new deposits in a whole new perspective relative to what was possible in the past. This district has a long future in front of it.
The ore is so valuable in this mine, you want to get 95, 98% recovery on the vein. Some mines are not so picky. This mine we have to be pretty picky because they're so low tonnage that we have to supply a very high margin material. That's the beauty of high grade. If you're mining ounces, you're not mining tons. Lead, and the silver's in the lead. So this is under the raw form. It's lead sulfide, PDS. And then it's called argentiferous galena. Then we come in and do our ground support. This is a stoper.
It's a fun job, first of all.
He'll be putting screen and rock bolts up here for the protection of the people here.
I'm going to drill my holes 8 feet. I'm going to install Swellex.
Swellex rock bolts.
We pump it up with air and water, and the rod itself swells right up at 40 grams.
Ground support.
Basically, I'm marking up the different ore bands within the vein so that when we sample it, we go back and take a photograph and digitize it. It just helps us do a better estimate on the grade of each round that we shoot.
And then we bring the drill in and start drilling the round. Here he comes. We have an operating cost, and that operating cost, every phase has to pay for our operating cost, plus hopefully have a decent margin to it. So this vein goes out a long ways. In order for us to mechanize mine this and get the loaders in and the jumbos in, we have to take it this wide. Our main objective here is to drop this material that doesn't grade. This is dilution, so we want to bring out any given round, we want to try to optimize the amount of metal that's in it. This is a mucking cycle. It's taking these loaders, rubber-tired loaders. The ore is so heavy, the specific gravity, that he can only take a half a bucket at a time. Otherwise, it's too heavy. We muck the face, we load the trucks, and the ore goes to the mill from this point.
What is brought up from underground contains silver, lead, and zinc. The silver runs with galena, and that's the lead sulfite mineral, and zinc runs in the aggregate. Therefore, the ore needs to be broken apart until it contains just the individual constituents or individual minerals.
So this is a very exciting time for the company. This is a newly commissioned mill. We're currently processing around 250 tons per day of ore coming from the underground operation. Average grade of feed to this mill in the first couple of 3 months is between 800 and 1,000 grams per ton silver, along with 12 to 15% combined lead zinc. That material goes through a primary crushing circuit here and ultimately is reduced to sort of a coarse sand size aggregate. That material is subsequently fed onto this belt that we see right here. This belt takes it up into the processing facility itself and right into the grinding circuit.
We're looking at the head end of the ball mill feed conveyor, and from here we're going to go ahead and run it through this ball mill, which is simply a large drum filled with steel balls, and from there the material tumbles through the balls and gets ground down to a very fine powder.
We produce a lead concentrate, primarily galena, which is a lead sulfide which has silver in it. We produce about 30 tons of that material per day, and that's a commercial product which is shipped off the property to a smelter. And in addition to that, we produce about 10 tons of zinc. So all of the tailings in this facility are filtered, dried to a nominal moisture content of 10% or less, which is a very environmentally friendly way to deal with tailings.
The land has sustained us quite well over the years, and our people are mandated to look after the land. Alexco has been very receptive to training our people and including us in the planning process. And we hope to achieve a measure of sustainable economic prosperity. We signed a production agreement with them and look forward to enjoying the benefits this has to offer. We will continue to work with Alexco to resolve the environmental issues related to the project and anticipate a long future with them.
And now that Alexco has commenced production at their mining site in the region, I want to congratulate the company on their commitment to the Yukon and the communities in the region, to their significant investment to Yukon and its future, and to their partnership with the Natchinayak First Nation. I wish them well in all their future operations in the area.
So Alexco has a very serious responsibility in this district to clean up the district on behalf of Canada, as well as bring economic value and a future to the district by investing in new mines.
We've got new wealth being created here.
Managing risk and unlocking value.